Hi, hello. It is Monday night. It is 10. My cousin just left. And so I am getting started for the night writing. I worked on client work this morning. That means I'm going to work a little bit right now. It's hot in here because I have the heater on. Hoy vey. I do need to put these 2 photo cards I got in the mail today in sleeves. So let me do that before I forget. Look at them. Gorgeous boys. Felix, Changbin. We love them. I think now all that's left that I'm missing from like this little like trading card looking set is Lino's. And I sort of believe I'm supposed to be getting him in a go. So keeping my fingers crossed with that. Oh, I have to edit a video. Shoot, because I need to post it tomorrow. Let me do that really quick on my iPad. These are the album photo cards I need to put on my wall. They won't fit where the album photo card wall is, so I need to figure out where I'm going to put them. And so then they are going in this case. I didn't want to have to work on that. Like, I sat down to work on my stuff, but let's do this first. We must be responsible. Okay, so I'm going to screen, or what is it called when you airdrop things? That. I'm going to airdrop that really quick. While these are airdropping, I'm going to talk about what scene I'm working on right now. So I'm about to start chapter 15. For reference, in case anyone forgot, we are at 55,572 words. Like I said, about to start chapter 15. She is going to be going out drinking with her ex-coworker who just got fired. And she is, they're both upset. They're both ranting. And then she makes her way back to Alderton DuPont and confronts the love interest. So that is what I anticipate this chapter being. I know exactly what needs to happen, so I think it's going to go well, smoothly. So I kind of enjoy picking up. I enjoy the fact that I am picking up this at a new chapter that I know exactly what I need to happen in. Like, it feels good to know exactly where I'm going. Heck yeah. My contacts are so dry. And this is not airdropping. I am super annoyed because it keeps saying I have insufficient storage, and I know that is not the case. Why are you lying to me about insufficient storage? Have you drank your water today? Got mine right here. It is caffeinated. Or it's not caffeinated. It's bubbly. Carbonated. That's the C word. It's 10:54. It's only been a few minutes since the last clip. I haven't done anything. What in the twilight is going on my screens right now? They move too. I don't know if you can tell on camera. They're moving. Oh, that one moved. That one was obvious. They're moving. This one's kind of cool. This with the smoke or the fog. It's not smoke. It's fog. We are channeling my character. I'm drinking wine. Method writing? I don't know. It's working well though. I've written like 1,000 words. Plus listening to Lady Gaga. Really helpful. Hey, hi. It is the next morning. It is 9? What is it? 9:06. Wow. I feel like I look super cool with these glasses on, but they're like the blue light ones. Like, I don't need them, but like, I feel like it ups the aesthetic of Sarah. I felt like doing my makeup today. I don't know. Why not? So, granted, I didn't get a whole lot last night. We could say it is because I was tired, but we could also say it was because I haven't drank wine in a very, very long time, and I did misjudge what my tolerance was. And I got too tipsy to focus on the words. But I did write 1,436, so obviously not the goal. I do think it was necessary because, like I said, I haven't been tipsy in a long time, so I was having a really hard time writing it. So I don't know. If There's a lot of typos. But we got a good chunk in, and then I'm about to move on to the next part of this scene where she goes and confronts the love interest. So that'll be fun. I'm feeling sluggish. I wonder why. Oh, that's so good. I still haven't planned out my week of content. What was I doing? And I do actually already have some of it written. The scene where she goes and confronts the love interest. Perfect, it's down this way. Okay. Where are you? Did I already write this into the manuscript? Anyway, it's in an individual document. It's 683 words that I've got in it. So that's nice. But that is a lot of dialogue. So lovely. Okay, new candle. We started cinnamon caramel swirl. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We are going to write. Oh, there's a hair wrapped. That's the one thing about these headphones. My hair gets wrapped up in this little like gap all the time and it pulls out. I narrowly saved you from knocking that candle over. Gosh. My YouTube ads are wilding today. I've gotten, every single time I go on a new song on my playlist, it's like 2 30-second ads, non-skippable ads. This gets an ad like every 5 minutes. 2 ads. Like, is this just a money grab day? Tuesdays are the days we eat money, YouTube? I need uninterrupted focus time. And yet they're messing with me. I literally just got a 3rd ad from YouTube. They're not rolling out 3 ads now, right? Like ad. And I could skip this one. The first 2 were unskippable. The 3rd one I could skip. They're not doing 3 ads. They're not. I don't know why I've been doing this lately. Did anyone flinch? Okay. Hey, hi, hello. It is now currently 5:53. I took a nap. It's lovely. I just finished chapter 15. It was horrifying. So, for a little backstory on me, I haven't thrown up. I keep saying since the 5th grade, but I genuinely don't remember the last time I threw up, so it was at least 5th grade. It could have been before that. So I'm writing my character, she's drunk, right? So she throws up, like in an awkward, great way to end a chapter, throwing up sort of way. So I'm like, I haven't thrown up in over a decade, So I don't know how to describe that feeling when you're about to throw up. You know what I mean? I feel like I've gotten close once, and I kind of knew how I was feeling at that moment. But I didn't know. So I asked my broadcast channel, hey guys, how does it feel when you're about to throw up? And I went to take a nap. Woke up from my nap. The first thing I did was check the replies. Fun fact about me, I have emetophobia, and it's not something that I knew I had until I was talking to my cousin about it one day, and she's like, you have emetophobia? I didn't know that. And I was like, I don't know what that is. It's a fear of throwing up. It is a phobia of the act of throwing up. So anybody throwing up, me throwing up, it's mostly me. Like hearing anybody gag, hearing myself gag, I can't do it. I hate it. Oh gosh. So reading all of the replies, everybody's like, oh, this is how I feel when I throw up. I'm like it makes my skin crawl. And then in one of the replies, I was like, trigger warning for those with the emetophobia. I was like, yeah, I completely forgot I had it until this very moment. So we were a little triggered. And so thank God I'm done with the scene. I can move on. We're not describing the act of throwing up. My last sentence is literally, and then I threw up all over the hotel hallway floor. So, yeah. And then we're changing chapter. So the next chapter she wakes up and we are not having her puke again. Probably not, even though it might be realistic if she pukes several more times that day. I ain't doing it. So, Lord have mercy on my soul. We are currently at 59,655, so less than 400 words away from 60,000 words. Epic. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically 6 because I just saw a scene like it's in one scene together, but 6/7 more scenes to write in Act 2, which sounds crazy. The problem I'm also noticing is that the majority of them are with Aaron. So there's probably going to be 7 because we have them doing something together. And then the next scene after that is another thing of them doing together. So I'm going to need something to block it up in between. Probably an altercation with the best friend. It's prime time for that. Nothing too serious because that's going to be in the Act 2 climax. But something that we kind of glean a little bit more information of. Best friend is not a good person. However, chapter 16 is another scene with the love interest that they're going to do something together. And it's fun. So, like I said, 400 words away from 60,000. So we're definitely going to hit that today. We definitely need to write a lot more than this today. I wrote quite a bit, eh? Where did I stop? Did I stop all the way back at the Post Malone conversation? I think I did. Anybody who's not part of my broadcast channel, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, Stop right here. Okay, how many words did we write today? 2,747. Epic. It's not nearly what we need to be able to finish, but that's still really good, if I'm being honest. Oh, there's one section I haven't finished. Delete that gap and we'll fix it in editing. Okay, chapter 16. You're dying. What else is new? I have my water. Pound this out. Every time I say it now, I can't. My go-to phrase. Let's pound this out. Someone ruined it for me. Couldn't even tell you who did. I just remember someone being like, that sounds weird. I'm like, oh. As if. It's 9:29. Taking a pause here because I need to go shower off my makeup. I just finished chapter 16 and I'm really curious how many words I wrote today so far. I don't remember where I started at, but I was going to see. Let me scroll all the way up. Gosh, where did I start today? Okay, found the point where I started at. I have written 5,574 words today. So, feel good about that. Feel really good about that. So I'm going to shower with makeup and get back to it. I'm about to start a new chapter. Like I said, I finished chapter 16. We're about to start chapter 17. Chapter 17 is like they're touring a house. So it's going to be fun. Okay, hey, hi, hello. It is Wednesday. It is currently 10:42. I feel like I've lived a lot of day and today, and it's only 10:42. Went to my grandma's just to say hello and get a bobby pin because I needed one for my hair. My bedroom is a disaster. Let's acknowledge it. I didn't make my bed today. Wasn't feeling it. There's a lot of things I need to pick up from the floor. Let's not talk about it. Right around a deadline. If I just had an office, you wouldn't see the whole space being messy. You would just see the office. But you see what my life turns into when I'm on a deadline. It turns into me living in clutter. It's fine. It's not dirty. Nothing's dirty. It's just cluttered, not put away things. So ignore it if you can. And if you can't, I don't know. Be grateful you don't have to live in it. Sitting down. I probably will do one thing before I start writing. We're starting, like I said, yesterday we ended on chapter 17, so we're starting on chapter 17. We are starting on 62,414 words for the day. And like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scenes left. Technically 2 of those scenes are the same scene, but then I also need 1 scene after the scene I'm about to write. So technically 7 of Act 2. We still have Act 3. We're not finishing, but we're still gonna try like hell to do it. To be honest, I've written more in the past 3 days than I have written. Actually, no. What day was it that I started? It was like 36,000 in like a week. I have written. I'm telling you, when the time comes, I can be productive. I can be golden and great. Oh, we are crying. So I'm working through, oh my gosh. I don't know if I've actually genuinely ever cried over one of my books before. But I'm writing this subplot that is just so sad. And like, I didn't think about how sad it would be. I genuinely don't think I've ever, like, I felt sad, like, you know, writing, nothing in my books is like really particularly that sad. Like, I think Addie's book was the saddest I've been writing a book, just because like her dad's died and she's trying to deal with that grief. But I am working on a scene where they tour this house, and it is her mother's dream house. It is the house that her mother wanted to save up and buy before she passed away. And it's just so sad because like this is such a pivotal turning point for my character, to go inside the house and to see it in the daylight and everything. And I don't want to spoil too much, but it's just like, and she's been working so hard to save up enough money to buy this house. And as she tours it and as she talks to the love interest, she kind of just realizes that it's just so sad. It is so sad. I don't want to spoil it. That's my problem. Like, I'm being very vague. Like, you're probably like, she's just touring a house, Sarah, big deal. But it's like, this is such a pivotal moment for her. It's not the big pivotal moment, but it's a very significant one. It just really hurts. It's really hard. And like, I've been doing a lot of research with music and compositions and concertos, and I think that's how you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, that's really embarrassing. But there's a phrase called posthumous completion, and that's when somebody else finishes a work that a composer like died before he could finish. And in Lovisa's mind, she's always thought of it like that, like she's finishing her mother's dream for her, she's achieving her mother's dream for her. But there's a lot of debate in like the music community that sometimes people feel like those pieces should be left unfinished exactly how the composer left it, you know, like it's like a debate. Some people believe that the composition is like not as good as if they left it to the composer, how the composer left it. Does that make any sense? And so this entire time she's been doing it, gunning for this, like, I am achieving my mother's dream for her. I'm gonna buy this house and achieve my mother's dream for her. And Aaron comes in with would she want you to tie yourself to her dream, even if it meant giving up your own? And I'm just like, I'm just so sad. Why is this is so sad for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm so tied to my character, or if it's just a sad plot point overall. I can't do this today. I can't do this. I also don't think that listening to this is not helping my sadness. Okay, hey, hi, hello. It is 3:40 actually. The reason why I stopped filming is because I did end up moving to the chair, and that doesn't really have a good spot that I can set you up to film, so that is why I stopped recording. I have not been writing a lot today. It's because I keep having to take breaks because I keep crying. We're currently at 64,535, so I don't remember if it was 2,000 or if I was just close. We might be around 2,000 so far. Definitely gonna finish the scene. I'm writing it wrong. I know I'm writing it making him, the love interest, sound really harsh. which that is something I fix in editing. I know she needs to hear the tough love, but I also need to like make sure it's not going to be too much like, dude, dial it back. I don't think it's that bad, but I also know this is like a sensitive topic. It's like her mother's dream house, so like I know it's just it's a fine line. I'm gonna go for a WALK with that little gem over there, who has a ton of energy. You wouldn't guess it. You wouldn't guess it. I swear she does. You were just jumping all over me, weren't you? You pretend to be cute and demure when I pull the camera out. Do you want to go for a walk? Sake of editing this clip with her laying on my feet. She heard me say WALK. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. All right. Shoot. Do you want to go for a walk? We haven't gone for a walk all winter almost, have we? You go for a walk? Oh my goodness, we gotta go find your harness. It's not down here. Taking a break to take her on a walk. Because it's very nice out. It's like 40 degrees. I'll chat with you when I sit back down to write. Hey, hi, hello. It's the same day. It's just 9:02. And I've been thinking about the ending, and I'm really struggling to know what to do. Because, like, what feels right, I personally, as a reader, hate. And so I just am like, I don't know what to do. Shall I give you a little spoiler? What feels right is a time jump after the third act breakup. Listen, I know people hate the third act breakup. I personally love the third act breakup because it gives characters the time to separate, to grow, and to come back together. Normally my third act breakups last a few days max. But for this story, a time jump feels like a time jump for the third act breakup feels fitting. I hate time jumps. I hate the 1 year later. But it feels so fitting because like my characters need that time. Like a happy ever after doesn't make sense for them in the current timeline. Like they're both experiencing such huge growth that I don't want them codependent on each other for that growth. They both walk each other through immense growth. I also think they need to experience some of it on their own. Do you know what I mean? Oh, mother trucker. Like in this scenario, both of them have such huge things to overcome. Previous beliefs, this is what I have to do. You know what I mean? They both have huge things that they have to turn their back on and say, no, I don't have to do that. I can choose the life that I want for myself. Is it codependent of them? Would they choose to turn their back on the big things if they didn't have each other? Is I think what I'm running into. I want it to be a yes, but how would we know if we don't see that? Like Aaron has to put his love of his desire to be rich and run a huge company. He has to turn his back on that. And would he do that if it weren't for Lovey? I don't know. We won't know if we don't see him do that without Lovey. Because otherwise, like in my head, like from a realistic standpoint, in my head, I'm like, well, years down the line, he can use that to be upset with her about. Like, oh, I gave up everything for you. But, and I don't want to even open that door. So it's almost like I need him to make that choice separate from Lovisa. If they're together throughout the end. So I think I do need to do a time jump. It just like otherwise I just don't know how I can do it. The other problem is if we have a year time jump, they're obviously not going to be as close as they were before the year time jump. Oh, so maybe that won't work. Maybe what I have to do is move up. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just move up the timeline. Okay, that's what we're doing. Moving up the timeline. So we don't have to do a time jump. I think that could work. I think it could work. Oh yes. I think that's it. By calling G, I think we've got it. That was stress. Let's see if that gets kept in, because it is kind of spoil city. Although I'm not doing it though, so perhaps that's not being that big of a deal. Okay. Hey, hi, hello. Oh my gosh, my skin. Ever since my wisdom teeth, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. It has been the worst. The worst. Oh my gosh, it's been so bad. I think it's because I've had that compress, like it wraps around your face and it ties up here, or like velcros up here. Had that compress on literally like all day, 4 days. So I think that is why it is still just does not know what to do with itself. It is also so warm down here. We're getting a little bit of a later start today. And by a little bit of a later start, I mean a lot of bit of a later start. I had breakfast this morning and I was kind of really sick over it. So I didn't feel like sitting down and getting words in. I got a few, but I don't really know exactly where I left off yesterday. I guess maybe didn't I start this chapter? Added 699 words today. We are currently at 65,000. Says 664. We're not gonna make it, but that's okay. Because I can just summarize what's going on. So Act 2 finale, what we got so far, we have 1 scene, 2 scenes, 4 scenes. Well, 4 scenes. We're almost moving into Act 3. Act 3 is this Act 3? 5 scenes, 6 scenes, 7 scenes, and then the epilogue. So technically 7 full scenes left, and then the epilogue, so technically like 8 scenes. I already know things that need to be changed within this draft, like secondary characters that have no plot up until the end, or secondary characters that have lots of plot in the beginning and then they just kind of fizzle out towards the end. So I have to solidify the secondary characters in the next edit. I need to solidify the beginning for pacing in the next edit, and just kind of thread through more like music metaphors and things like that. But I do at least want to try and write some of these scenes. Tomorrow what? Duck. Okay. If you hear me talking, I'm talking to my vlog. My door is open. That's my bad. If my door is shut, that's their sign to like leave me be, but my door is open. So what he's doing is he has a board that spans the staircase like banister, and he grinds meat. He like attaches the meat grinder to his little. That's what he's doing. And if anyone was curious, I do want to try and write some of these scenes. I haven't even written the kiss scene yet. The kiss scene is actually next. After this scene, the kiss scene is next. So definitely we need to write the kiss scene. The cool thing with my editor is that she kind of knows my whole process and like way of thinking, and so even though I might give her a draft where the ending is not solidified, that is okay, because she gets that. That's, she understands what gaps I still need to fill that I know, and she also catches the gaps that I haven't caught that also need filled. Or like if say I need to figure out when the characters should start to fall for each other, solidify that a bit more, she can go through and have a better idea of like, I think it would work well if it started here. I also have a Patreon stream tonight for my self-publishing tier, which thinking of that, I need to do that before we get started. It is 4:33. What I have to do is compile PayPal payments and stuff and go through make my income report. So I have that to share. Might as well get started. Look at my adorable cup that I got today at Meijer. It's plastic. It came in like a pack of 6. I don't need 6. I just need 1. But it was cheap and it was adorable. So, oh my gosh. It matches perfectly. God bless. Okay, to be honest, I did the math yesterday, and, like, what am I at currently? I was looking at the wrong document. I'm like, I'm not at that word count. Let me do the math again, because I did the math the other day, but let me just do it again. So I'm, like, 400 words away from having written 30,000 words in the last week. Crazy. It's like 30,000 words divided by 7. It's like 4,285-ish on average every day, which I know I didn't do. There are multiple days I had 5,000 words. I am reaching my breaking point. It's more so like I just am ready to be done with this draft. I'm ready to be done. I don't know what that was. Like, I'm ready to work on other things. I'm ready to send this off to the editor, have her look at it, and I don't want to write dialogue anymore. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to have. I don't know what that was. Like I said, I'm reaching my breaking point. But I have to give her enough of. I have to finish. I have to do the kiss scene, for one, That'd be horrible. Could you imagine me giving a book to an editor and not giving her the kiss scene? I have to at least finish Acts 2. I need the Dark Night of the Soul. I need the climax of Act 2 in this book. And then I can be done. And then we can not write the ending. We'll just say, hey, you know what? I just need the other eyes before I write the ending. That's on par for me. I do that. I don't write the ending I'll very often. You know, I can do that. You know, you want to know how I'm done? How done I am? I want to work on admin things. I want to work on social media posts instead of write. Pardon? I think I need a little something like extra in this water. Good Lord. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. It's fine. Do my eyes look like they're dead inside? Because they're not. Because I'm good. How many brackets do I have? Because I have to go through with my brackets, you know? Oh gosh, how many brackets do I have? Please, I'm not ready for this. 41. We're starting off 65,664. Okay, I might put a preface here. This is where my motivation begins to die. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I did forget that I also have to do my year-end totals for Patreon for this month, so I have to go back through and do that before I get to write. So I'm just going to film the final clip like this, mostly because my camera is over on my desk and I don't feel like getting up from my couch. She laid back down, so I'm just gonna do it from here. I know the lighting is not good at all. My sweatshirt. So we ended up stopping at 66,085 words. Don't know, I was giving you this whole angle. Wow. 66,085 words. Definitely not where I wanted to be. I wanted to finish. I'm still probably gonna write a little bit tonight. I really want to finish the kiss scene. We will do that. And I might not even send it to my editor this weekend. The date was kind of flexible, so we'll see. We'll see. I want to go back today and look over the beginning and add some brackets and clear up some stuff. That was what today was supposed to be, so that's the game plan for today. So, yes. We didn't finish, but I mean, the day is not over. There's no way I'm going to write. Like I said, I have like 7 scenes to write, 3,000 each. No way. I will say though, if I hadn't set this crazy insane goal, no way would I also have gotten 30,000 words in the last week, you know? So I think that's something to remember. Like, yeah, no, I didn't finish, but I did get so much done. And it was really fun because I was editing back this vlog and like hearing myself talk about this book and like be really like excited about this book and talking all about the writing things about this book. And it was, I might cry. It was really cool because I'm like, dang, I really struggled. I've been struggling so hard this past like year to get into the writing phase and love it and get invested in it again. And so to see myself just kind of gush over my book again and feel happy and in love with what I'm working on again, it's kind of indescribable. It's indescribable. It is something that I'm just so happy about. And like, even though, yes, I'm ready to take a pause on this manuscript right now and send it off to the editor, I still am excited for when it comes back that I get to fix it up and keep working on it. And the fact that I have found my spark again for writing is just like, ugly sob. So it's just nice to like watch that back editing, you know, and to see how much, like 30,000 words in a week. That's just like crazy. Like, I think last year, Sarah, she did 30,000 words in months. She didn't do very hot. She did great in January, I will say. In January 2024, I was doing great. And then I fell off. Thank you for being here, for, you know, watching the vlogs. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and the vlog before that, which was dedicated to me, you know, doing this challenge. And thank you for watching in general, because like I would never vlog my life, you know, before finding this community. And to be able to like look back on this phase and like how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, it's just like, you know, it's fun to see myself happier again, you know? And like sometimes you don't think about it until you watch yourself that you filmed. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you enjoyed this little series, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Cute. And comment down below something that you enjoyed from this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 11, soon to be 12 student romance books, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!